I'm going places today, kitty. I'm going to things. They're all are protected. We're waking up. Good morning, everybody. We're waking up on a level. Look at my cool gun. That works kind of good. Like the sight's a little off, but it's all right. Look at check it. It's actually better if you're left-handed for this particular gun. But as you can see, it's not too bad. I mean, Anyways, um, so we'll just leave that there for fun. I'm building I have 11 months from now to get my shit together. So this is me getting my shit together, and I'm making a composting toilet that'll go in my cabin. And I'm also every house we've ever moved into um, needed a screen door. So I salvaged this door frame from the neighbors who were redoing their garage. And I salvaged this wood from the other neighbors who were building a deck. And scrap wood they were going to dump, really. Like ripped 2x4s they were going to dump. So I'm making a screen door, finally. 30 something years later, gotta have one. And it fits in there, and so well, hopefully it will. and we're upgrading. We're going from the Saxon saw, pruning pole saw to, well, it's a push me pull you saw. It works both ways. I love this thing. This thing's done so much for me, and we got so much done together. Anyways, feet. Oh, trim my toenails. Look at that, eh? That's something. So I went to the bank yesterday, um, went up to the stores and went to the liquor store and didn't buy Corona. I bought White Owl whiskey and White Lightning vodka so I could make extracts for y'all for Christmas. Don't tell anyone. But we're upgrading from the Saxon hand pruning saw to the Makita, and we've laid out the you can see the lines and the crisscross marks on the center line. And my supervisor, I have another supervisor, but she's really busy right now working on last night's supper. But so I've laid it all out, and that's where it's going to go. And what I'm going to end up doing is putting this will end up being a cupboard, a drawer down, and it will fit. This is not the frame we're going to use. We're going to build a new frame. This is just where I'm doing it, laying it out. There'll be a box here, a waterproof box and a bug-proof box in here so that a whole bunch of toilet paper will fit. And over here we'll have the sawdust and the peat moss, the bucket, the shovel, and magazines. And so I thought it would be kind of funny here while we're here, because we're outside, to put a screen door on the... Well, this is my Corona update. So, anyways, that's what I'm working on. And we'll just show you, I guess, a slow tour. These things never flowered, but irises. I planted them because I'm going blind. I want to say goodbye to this little cool frog in 2 weeks because our neighbors are moving downstairs. We'll be getting new neighbors. That'll be interesting for y'all and everybody. But, so we're going to get in here and I'm going to weed this out, and we're going to turn that into hopefully a potato patch. We'll see. It's a little late in this year, but I'm not really concerned about this place this year. I'm more concerned about building myself something similar to this. Bug out cabin, and with a hot stove, and not this, but similar, and that'll be cool. So we built the garden bed and looking good, and it's growing the rosemary, and the white hydrangeas are flowering, and so pretty. This is really not the best light. This is just about, I don't know, almost 11 o'clock, maybe. But we have my little faithful friend enjoying, right, Yuki? Hi. Hello, is that delicious? Is your bone? You got a nice bone there. Can I have this? No, I'm not going to tease you. Is that delicious? So we had a nice pork roast last night. My son bought, and we enjoyed and that, and had some cabbage and pierogies with it, and that was delicious. And it turned out that there was a wonderful bone for her. I'm rendering the fat from the rind, so that I have lard, and we're gonna make some meat pies. I'm also making some more brioche bread, and I'm looking for if anybody knows where I can, if anybody has any kefir grains, I would love you to leave me a message and let me know, or if you know where you got yours and I could source that out, because I'm in the business of making cheese and yogurt now and kefir, so we're all busting up our immune systems and getting ready to bug out next year. And this may be the last family home I live in. Family size home. Rent's getting just too expensive, and here in the Lower Mainland. So make the most of it and enjoy it while we have it. And yeah, oh, here, look at, we got the sweet peas are coming up, climbing up the old ladder, and trying to be slow. And carrots, and then the peas, they're flowering and they're making peas, but Yuki comes out and she eats them. So yeah, so the peas, but look, the carrots are coming up. Isn't that grand? Peas and carrots, they fend off each other's bugs in the garden. They're compatible and companion plants. Companion plants. There's the radishes. Oops, I'm so sorry. There's the radishes. We have second rowing, and the oregano down there, and eagle watch. Oh, these are cute. I'll show you. I did. Oh, look at the apple tree. Shush, this is the apple tree. Look how many leaves it has on it now. Isn't that great? Yuki barked until she choked on a piece of meat she's eating. What was I going to show you? Oh, yeah. So Eagle broke on his perch, so I rammed him into the wood, and he seems to like it there. And so say hi to Eagle. Hi, Eagle. Look at this lighting. Anyways, what else was I going to... Oh, yeah, I was going to tell you. The neighbor for my birthday gave me these beautiful pots, and I just feel blessed because he had, when he moved into his property next door, it was just a 50-year garden, and he hated everything and every part of it, and it cost him a fortune to get rid of all of the rotten wood and the little tiny buildings and all the pathways and the stonework and all the weeds and all the dead things and left and forgotten. So he's given me everything that he has left from Grandma's garden. It was and so that was lovely to see that on my porch stairs. Isn't that nice? I mean, and it's old, it's lovely. But here, these are cute. What I did here was I just there goes the tea light. I carved these down so that this old lamp, right? Isn't that cool? It's gorgeous. It's very old, and so it just, oh goodness, people. So it goes like that, and you drop a little tea light or whatever in there, and then it glows at nighttime. I have another one. I'm looking for it, but the eagle's taking up space for now, so we'll let him have it. Anyways, what else do I want to show you? This is what I'm doing. I'm thinking, every single piece of this bark mulch I made by taking off the rounds of that wood there and busting them up with my hands. Every single one of these. so rocks salvaged from the garden, from dirt that I was sifting. And so all the things that you need, you often have right around you. You really, really do. The neighbors have spent thousands and thousands of dollars doing things like this. And I did it by, I know there's weeds, but whatever. But I did this with dunnage, with the stuff that they threw out. And we have sanctuary. So today I'm going to finish this screen door framing. I'm going to pre-drill and screw this in. And then I'm going to cut this and drill a couple holes and then jigsaw it out. And that's what I'm doing today. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I hope that you don't work too hard. Back here is where I'm going to build a shed. So I have stairs and a whole bunch of 2x6s and 2x8s and some plywood and some stairs. Check this out. Check that out, right? So there we go. So that's going to be, and then I'll have a bike shed and a place for lawnmower, because there's two families living in this house, and we're supposed to share that shed. That's just not enough room. It's a 6x7 shed, and it's just not enough. So I'm going to make another one that I can take out of here. I used to build sets for the film industry, so building things that you take down, and we used to call it striking. But so I'm just going to build a small shed here, and that I can take with me. It'll fit into to a 3-ton truck with all my crap. And I'm going to screw it together, so that I'll have prefab panels that I can just pop up when I get to where I'm going. TBA, I have no idea yet. So if anybody's got any land that they need help with, or a personal assistant, chef, gardener, renovator, I got a set of shingles here that I'm gonna see how far it'll get me. So I'm looking forward to using those on something, probably the outhouse, which I'm gonna build separate. The toilet, the composting toilet, I'm gonna build a little outhouse shed for it. So it will go like a hut, like a porta potty. It's going to be literally a porta potty, but that's the start, and it'll be composting and legal and everything else, and environmentally wonderful. So that's what's going on, and that's what I'm doing. So hope you guys have an awesome day, and keep your shit on the level.